Today we're going to be taking a look at the best base plate options for your 2014 Ram 1500. So if you're looking to flat tow your Ram, you're going to need a secure connection point on the front of your Ram to hook up to the back of your motorhome. So we're going to have a few different options when it comes to the base plates. Right here we're going to have the Blue Ox base plate with removable arms, and then here in the middle we're going to have the Roadmaster crossbar style, also known as the EZ4 base plate with removable arms. And then here on the end, we're going to have the Roadmaster Direct-Connect, also known as the EZ5 base plate with removable arms. Now what I mean by removable arms is once our base plate is installed, we'll be able to pull out on this ring here, rotate it, and then the arm can be removed for an inconspicuous look on the front of our truck. Now each one of these kits here, this is only one side that's going to be going on our truck. Now each one of them is going to be replacing the factory tow hooks, and if we don't have factory tow hooks, it's going to be going in the place of where they would be. So once we pull those arms out, it's going to be pretty well hidden behind the bumper to where we're really not going to see a whole lot. Now one of the biggest differences between our base plates is how we're going to hook up to our tow bar. With our Blue Ox, we're going to hook up using that triple lug connection that Blue Ox uses, and we're just going to have a pin that's going to go through and it's going to hook directly to the base plate arm. On our Roadmaster crossbar style, there is going to be a crossbar that once we get everything installed will be spanning from one side to the other, connecting our base plate, and then a quick disconnect bar that's going to go on and hook our tow bar up to. On our Roadmaster Direct-Connect, we're just going to hook our tow bar directly into our base plate arm, just like the Blue Ox. We're not going to have a bar that's going to span from side to side or any other extra pieces. All of our base plates are going to be compatible with motorhome mounted tow bars, which means it's going to slide directly into the hitch and then connect to our base plate. Now obviously our Roadmaster base plates are going to be compatible with Roadmaster motorhome mounted tow bars, but there are adapters sold separately that can use with Blue Ox tow bars. And the Blue Ox is going to work with Blue Ox motorhome mounted tow bars, but again, there are adapters that are sold separately that can be compatible with Roadmaster tow bars. One more thing you may be wondering about is the installation. Our Blue Ox is going to require much more drilling in order to get it in place. It is going to sit in the same area, but it's going to use different mounting holes than our Roadmaster. So we are going to have to drill almost every hole that we need to mount this up. Now both of our Roadmaster crossbar style and our Direct-Connect are going to install exactly the same. They're going to use the factory mounting locations for our factory tow hooks, and if we don't have them, the holes are still going to be there. We're only going to have to enlarge one hole just a little bit to get a 1/2-inch bolt through, and then some minor trimming behind the fascia, so there's not going to be any change to the front. Now as far as ease of use, I really think that our Blue Ox and our Roadmaster Direct-Connect are going to be the easiest to use because we're not going to have any extra pieces, the crossbar or quick disconnect bar to deal with. We're just going to take our tow bar and hook it directly to the base plate. As far as installation goes, I think that our Roadmaster crossbar style or our Direct-Connect style is going to be much easier to install than the Blue Ox. We're only going to have to enlarge one hole rather than drilling several, and it's going to use mainly factory mounting points. As far as appearance goes, all of our base plates are going to have those removable arms, so they are going to sit behind our bumper and be pretty well hidden, but the Blue Ox does have this safety chain tab that sticks out just a little bit, and I don't think it looks as sleek as the Roadmaster does, but that's all a personal preference. Now if it were me looking for a base plate for my Ram, I would definitely go with the Roadmaster Direct-Connect. It's that much easier to install, less drilling, and we're going to be able to hook our tow bar up without any extra components. One last thing I want to mention, our base plate is only going to be one component of a safe, secure flat tow setup for our Ram. You'll also need a tow bar, wiring, and a braking system, which you can find here at etrailer.com. And that'll finish up your look at the best base plate options for your Ram 1500.